Call the joint Lincoln County Sioux Falls Council meeting to order here, and we have a quorum present on the city side, and I believe the same is true with Lincoln County commissioners. And what we'll do is we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. So at this time, I just ask everybody to rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I really want to thank the Lincoln County Commissioners for coming up here tonight for this. So we want to thank you for the trip up here, and glad that we could join with you tonight. We need a motion to approve the regular agenda. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Benninga.
Benninga moved. Who seconded? Jameson seconded. Further comments? No further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve the regular agenda, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
All members present voted 7 yes, 1 excused. The regular agenda has been approved. And now we move to item number 1.
Item number 1 is a second reading and ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, amending Appendix F, 2006 Joint Zoning Regulations for Lincoln County and the City of Sioux Falls by revising joint zoning fees.
Jeffrey Schmidt from City Staff this evening and Mike Nadowski from Lincoln County Staff. We're requesting the joint fees to be increased to be more consistent with what they already have in Lincoln County. And Michael Nadowski has more of the specifics in regards to the ordinance, but staff from both jurisdictions are here to answer any questions.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and Councilman. This request came from our Planning and Zoning Director, and it's basically an adjustment to the zoning ordinance to cover the administrative costs, so that's where the raising the fees come from. Thank you.
Questions of Mike or Jeff? Go down there.
Yeah, just wondering, how much money do you anticipate making off of this per year, the raising fees?
Councilman Staggers, I don't have that figure as to how much we anticipate raising. I think just in terms of what the individual changes in zoning or the conditional use permits, what those costs were, just to cover those costs. But I don't have the estimated figures of what we would raise in a year.
So you don't have this put in your budget for 2008, or?
I don't. We have a budget request in for 2008, correct? But I don't have that figure with me, sir.
Oh, okay.
Further questions of Mike or Jeff? Bob Jameson.
Well, I would hope someone is going to give us a brief recap of what some of these fee increases are for the general public that might be watching.
Certainly. And again, this is the second reading. In the first reading, we kind of walked through those. But from the standpoint that, as Michael mentioned, these are the fees for the joint jurisdictional items. These are not the City of Sioux Falls' fees, and these are not the Lincoln County fees. These are for the items that take place in that joint area. So kind of getting back to Councilmember Staggers' questions, it's really difficult to budget based upon how many items will come up in that area. I mean, the elected body that's up here before us today understands how many items you've actually met on that have been rezonings or conditional uses over the last year. There may be a handful of these items that are actually out there. So it's not a revenue generator, but we're trying to be consistent between what the joint zoning fees are and what the zoning fees are. As a conditional use, the current fee in the joint area was $100. We went to $250, and that's being consistent with what's in Lincoln County. The change of zone went from $175 to $350. The planned development district went from $175 to $350. Again, a change of zone or a planned development district, they're the same items. Board of Adjustment went from $50 to $250, and a zoning permit change went from $20 to $50. Thank you, sir.
T.
And Jeffrey, for the listening audience also, would you please just remind the public what area geographically we're talking about that we work with Lincoln County on these items?
Absolutely. There is a joint jurisdictional area in both counties, in Minnehaha County and Lincoln County. So this is the area that's in Lincoln County, and it's to the south of 57th Street. It's approximately a mile to 3 miles outside of the city of Sioux Falls into Lincoln County. It's the area that may be urbanized in the future and will no longer be rural. And again, I believe this body, we worked over the last 3 years to set that boundary based upon our master plans for infrastructure growth. So it ranges between a mile and 3 miles outside of the city limits out into Lincoln County. You're welcome.
Further questions of Mike or Jeff? If not, are there others that wish to address the Lincoln County Commission and the Sioux Falls Council? Not, is there city council discussion or?
Move for approval of item number 1, Mayor.
Knutson moves. Is there a second?
Second, let's
Second it. Further comments on that motion? Kermit?
Well, we have some tremendous increases here in these fees, some of them over 100% increase, and we don't even know how much money it's going to generate. And then coupled with the fact that here we are, Sioux Falls City Council, imposing these fees on residents of Lincoln County that do not live in Sioux Falls, so I'm going to be voting no on this.
Okay, we got a motion been made and seconded. Further discussion on the city side. Bob Jameson.
I guess a question. I believe I heard that we're only adjusting the fees to what are currently existing and are comparable to Lincoln County?
Comparable, correct. Yep, and they're also comparable to what's being charged in Minnehaha County, in the joint jurisdiction with Minnehaha County, and within the city of Sioux Falls. They're trying to be comparable and consistent. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Further comments on the city side? Got a motion been made and got a motion that's been seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion on the city side to approve will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Councilmembers Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
No.
That motion has prevailed, 6 yes, 1 no, and 1 excused on the county side. Do we need a motion for that?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Anybody in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Then that's the only issue we have before us that I know of. And again, I really want to thank you guys for coming up. We enjoy working with you, and we appreciate the relationship. With that, is there a motion on the city side to adjourn?
So move.
Let's move.
Second, Brown.
Second, Brown. All in favor? Vote aye. Opposed? No.
Councilmembers Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello? Jameson?
Yes.
Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Aye.
Staggers?
Yes.
City stands adjourned. Motion, Lincoln County to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Everybody in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.